Hi everyone, welcome back to 222 Evolution. This is a message for Aries for Friday the 19th of March. If it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it to fit. It's just not your reading. Please try one of the other videos for your moon, rising and Venus sign. Hopefully you'll find a message there. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe. I do really appreciate it. And if you could just hit that little thumbs up button for me and give the video a like, I would be very thankful. I am just going to ask that my energy is protected and the energy of the Aries while we receive these messages. All that glitters. Okay, Aries, this is about somebody wearing a false self mask. All that glitters can't be gold. Somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm actually going to read from the book. Let's get a bit more on this and see what's going on. Okay. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkling new thing. Okay, so, again guys, this for me can be cognitive dissonance. So are you being honest with yourself? Are you being truthful with yourself about something? Or are you making excuses for someone or not seeing red flags, that kind of thing? The oracle message here, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place or a thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how symbolically they will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognise the masks that people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? So again, the other thing that comes to me here, guys, this could be you, this could be somebody else, but for me, this is also like social media stuff. So again, maybe, you know, posting things on social media, like I've just got a new car, or I have a new outfit, or I've been on a beautiful walk, something like that. And inside, you are miserable. Trying to portray that everything is good, everything is fine, and you're really not. So do you need to ask for help, Aries? I'm going to get into the tarot because, as I say, this could be many things. It could be somebody else wearing a false mask. It could be yourself. It could be, you know, if you are chasing things for the status, for what they can do for you, things like that, and actually you're thinking, I want deeper meaning to my life. So as I say, let's get some tarot and find out what's going on. Okay, message for Aries, please, from the tarot. For Friday the 19th of March, what message does Aries need, please, from the tarot? For Friday the 19th of March. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Death, Scorpio energy. Come on. Eight of Cups, Empress, Libra and Taurus energy, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Aquarius energy, Ace of Swords, and underneath the deck, Nine of Wands. Yes, I feel you are hiding behind something, Aries. I don't normally take this card as hiding behind something. This normally for me is a card of strength. So again, maybe that's what you're hiding behind, strength. Maybe you are pretending to be strong. Everything's fine, everything's good, everything's dandy, and it's not. Or again, you could just be hiding behind something, you know, everything, I have a really great life. There's something here that is this is a very, very deep message, Aries, so I'm going to try and be sensitive. Okay. And again, for some of you, I feel like you want something deeper from life, Aries. It's not all about the glitz and the glamour or, you know, what you do for a living, things like that. This is you wanting something more, something profound. That's the word that came to me, profound, something, yeah, okay, I'm going to get into the reading now. Recent past, I feel like you have dropped a burden, Aries, in the recent past. Ten of Wands there, Ace of Pentacles and Death. So something has transformed, and that could be the money thing. So maybe if you had a really, high-flying career, that kind of thing, and you've thought, do you know what, I want to give all of that up to be a Reiki healer or a tarot reader, something like that. And in your head, it's kind of like, okay, I'm giving up all of this money and security and this job title. What are people going to think when I turn around and say I read tarot, or I do Reiki, things like that. It could be anything. They are just examples, Aries. But this is what I feel. There's been some huge transformation where you've dropped a burden and you want a new start. And again, it's very, very, something solid, something very stable that you're after. And within yourself, again, it doesn't have to be the money. It doesn't have to be the finances. It's just wanting your life to feel grounded, to have meaning. Current energy, Aries, 8 of Cups, you really have walked away from something, left something in the past. It's just, again, that burden that you dropped. It could be many things. It could have been some emotions that you held on to from... Sorry, guys, I'm just going to grab a drink of water. 1 second. There we go. If this was like from childhood, like your parents, you must be an accountant or you must be a doctor or a solicitor, and it's like, I just want to play guitar, I just want to do what feeds my soul. Because at the heart of the reading, Empress, it's something very, very creative. It's something very fertile, something very, very abundant, something so sacred to you. I cannot tell you the depth of this reading. Something that you feel you're destined for. It's in your soul contract. It's maybe, if you believe in past lives, things like that, something that you didn't get the chance to do last time, and that's why you've come back this time to be able to do that. And that's the lesson, possibly. Just throwing everything else away and saying, no, I'm here for this. Future energy, you will stop being trapped by your own thoughts, these self-limiting beliefs, these negative thought patterns. Again, it could have been programming from childhood. You need to have a trade, you need to be this, you need to be that, and it's kind of like, no, I don't need to live my life for you. Maybe that's the mask that's falling off. You've pretended to be something your whole life for your parents, caregivers, society, a partner, and it's like, no more. King of Swords, you're cutting something out. I'm done with that. I'm finished. It's over. End of. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, success and victory. There's a new start coming for you here, Aries. Love it. Love it. Okay, what's coming for Aries, please? What is coming for Aries, please? Message for Aries for Friday, the 19th of March. Strength, Leo energy, 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Oh, I was going to say 5 of Wands again, but that's the first time. 5 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you are worried about some sort of loss. 5 of Cups. Yeah, some sort of loss. Maybe looking at the bad things rather than what you have to gain. You are focusing on what you stand to lose rather than what you stand to gain here, Aries. And when you switch that around and focus on what you will gain from this, that's where even more strength comes in. 4 of Cups. I see you not accepting anything that is less than your worth, less than your value. And 5 of Wands, it may cause a little bit of inner conflict. So, for example, say you're going to leave a job and it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to go be a Reiki healer. I'm going to leave this office job, whatever it is. And your boss says, we really, really need you. I'll increase your pay by 5%, 10%. And you have that inner turmoil of, what do I do? I see you absolutely doing what you want to do here, Aries. Goddess guidance for Aries, please. What goddess guidance does Aries need for Friday, the 19th of March? Wow. Hecate, the in-between. You are in the in-between at the minute. It's like taking that, it's like the pre-contemplation phase. I know what I want to do. It's just, what step do I need to take next to get there? Hecate is here to shine this guiding light to guide you and help you. And then Maya, illusions. What illusions are you holding here? Again, what are those, false beliefs that you're holding in your mind, negative thought patterns, things of that nature where, it's like somebody else's voice in your head. I'm going to read for both of these cards. Okay, Hecate. You are standing in the liminal space between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of the crossroads and the in-between, Hecate, welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You are being asked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided and release all attachments to the stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is yet unformed. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live? And how will you wisely yield your power to co-create a new world beneficial for others and not just yourself? You have the magic of Hecate pulsing through you and calling you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet manifest. As soon as you do, the goddess Hecate will bring her eternal torch to light your way. Wow. Card number 34. Maya, illusion. When you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it's easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. This is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our five senses. Hindu goddess of illusion Maya calls you to trust that the invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself and others. Is that not exactly what Hecate just said? You are able to see through the curtain of illusions, your clarity and intuition is heightened, and your next steps are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from your world with ease. I actually felt a little bit emotional there. So even if this message is just for one person, I know it's hitting someone. Yeah, this is like social conditioning, belief systems put in place from childhood or caregivers or parents, things like that. It's kind of like, this is not real. I've held myself back. I've stopped myself from doing something. For what? And when it clicks, it's kind of like mask falls off and you move into what's meant for you, Aries. Okay. Triggers. Okay, card number 9. So find out what triggers you, Aries. What triggers the anxiety? What triggers the blocks? What triggers you from stopping yourself moving into this? Because that's where you need to figure out how to stop that. The triggers that, as I say, start that negative thought process or trap you in your mind of false beliefs, things of that nature. When you figure out what triggers that, where the fear comes from, honestly, you are going to move into exactly what is meant for you. This is stunning. I love this reading. Guys, I'm going to leave it there for you this week. If you're new to this channel, your weekly readings, Aries, go out every Friday. The sexual energy readings are a monthly thing, so if you missed those, feel free to go back and check those out. They were out last Saturday. Again, they're a monthly thing. So if you want to check them out from January, February, March, completely up to you. My readings are timeless. So any of the Aries readings, if you scroll back and one of the titles jumps out at you, there must be a reading in there for you. Again, with the sexual energy readings as well, a lot of people say that their moon sign and Venus sign resonate quite strongly, but if you are really dominant in your sun sign, I always say that you know you best and you know what is going to resonate for you and what is not. But as I say, guys, I'm going to leave it there for you this week. Your weekly messages are out every Friday, so I will be back next Friday with another message for you, Aries. So until then, take care.